I think humans were born from the first flame or something.
What's
Or like
happening?
the world is. This is how you're supposed to get to the undead settlement, which is the area we already cleared. So I'm just doing the cutscene because the cutscene. Cutscene's cool.
Yeah.
Cutscene is cool. Cool cutscene is cool.
Alright. There. Okay.
Have you killed the bosses for this area, or?
Yeah, it was the tree, remember?
Oh, he was the final boss?
He was the boss of the undead settlement, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to kill him to get through it, though, because all you have to do is get to this tower right here to get to the next area, but he's always good to kill. Alright,
So that's
I'm
why
gonna...
you didn't go through this doorway. I was wondering why. I was like,
Yeah, it's the I wanted to do everything back here first and finish up the first area, get all the stuff. I'm pretty sure I got everything at least. Trying to think if I missed anything. I'm gonna go. I think now's a good time to maybe get some attunement and try to get some more miracles queued up.
Oh, do you wish to hear a tale?
I want to hear a story.
Oh, you've brought me a Braille divine tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
Okay. So I need to get. I think my goal should be like 20 faith pretty soon.
why is that? Does it just make your spells more powerful?
It'll allow me to cast this spell, and yes, it'll scale up my spells more powerful. So like, do you see the little red number below attribute requirements on each of these spells? That's how much faith you need to cast these miracles. So right now I have 16, so I can cast all the 10s. But I can't cast the ones with X's.
Jesus, what does the one with level 30 do?
This one? It's a little regen spell.
Oh.
It heals 5 per second for 120 seconds. Pretty cool. It'll also heal people around you. If you cast it and they're near you, it'll regen. It's pretty cool. I might actually use that later. But for now, let's get this.
Can you only use the spell once?
Oh no, you can. It costs blue FP, the FP bar, to cast spells.
Frick
But
points.
it's kind of like this is kind of like putting it in your spell book like in D&D and then casting it.
Oh,
Is
okay.
your spell slots. Your mana bar is your spell slots, kind of.
It looked like something you were just gonna have to keep buying repeatedly. I was that's kind of lame.
But I'm gonna buy this ring because you'll see in a second. So you see attunement slots down at the bottom,
Yeah.
right above poise. Right now I have 1, and if I put this on, I get 4. So instead of 1 spell, I have 4 spells now, which is very nice.
Very nice.
Right now I only have 2 spells because reasons. But now I can do this.
You're giving him the virus.
The virus. Yeah.
Yeah. The
The
white
Rona.
corona.
Ah, well met.
The Rony Wony.
Ashen one.
Ashen one.
The trashing wand.
Oh yeah, I should. He's depressed now.
Heavens.
Can you make him happy again?
Kinda. I want to advance his quest real quick, so I'm gonna quick. So I'm gonna quit out.
How do you make him, happy again?
So
With the
now,
world?
Now that he knows his grandma's dead, he becomes suicidal and decides to go loot for you.
Ah, there you are.
That's
I was
horrid.
thinking.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You know I'm a petty thief. Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right?
Makes
So
me halfway think
I
maybe
might
you
as
should
well
never
fetch some
give him the
weapons
bone.
and treasure for you.
Great
Is
Red
there a way to
Sad.
make him
What
non-suicidal?
do you say?
No. The only way he doesn't die is if you ignore him. But eventually he does die.
Thank you. You will not be disappointed.
It's so sad.
Grey Rat the
Poor
Thief
Grey Rat.
was once
Yeah.
a well-known name.
Dude, every single NPC in this game,
Until I
their
ended
story
up
is
rotting
horrible
in a
and sad.
cell.
I'll try to go through as many as possible. Like, and if I don't actually advance the story enough, I'll explain what happens in it if I know. So now he sells more stuff, or not yet. He will soon. Basically, now that I told him to go out, he's gonna go pillage, and once I defeat another boss, he'll be back.
Oh, I would be safe.
So actually, I'm gonna quit out just to get him to disappear, just to make sure it triggers.
How quickly can you get dark signs?
Well, the fastest way is to get the first one, then just kill yourself until you have all 5. But I don't want to do that for the video because that'll be boring.
Yeah.
Because it'll take about like 15 minutes, and I don't want to waste everyone's time.
Well, I mean, you could just cut throughout if we say anything funny and add that in.
Yeah, but that's work.
Fair enough.
Also, this is the way you're supposed to do it, so.
Yeah, you're supposed to do Let's Play
thought
this
that-
way anyway.
No, I mean you're supposed to die throughout, and he's like, oh, you can power up now.
Oh, yeah.
Just what?
You don't always have to take the most efficient route.
Fact.
Pretty.
Let's go flirt with the Firekeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it time? Is it time to claim your revenge?
No, I'm just gonna flirt.
Whoa.
No.
Very well. That
What, I could actually.
farewell, Ashen.
You want me to kill the horny beast?
You try the horny beast?
Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Kill the horny.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Alright, teach us your ways, Dylan.
All right. So his weakness is fire.
Oh, I didn't get to hear the bonk this time.
Oh, you
I
did.
heard it.
I heard it. Go into horny jail.
Oh, the horny jail.
Jail of Lust.
See, I can stun lock him.
For the torch.
Take
It's
this,
just
you
goes to show
bastard!
you
This is what you get for
don't ever-
killing me.
Yeah.
Back for
Don't
my
ever-
revenge.
Fire.
Perish.
I will
Man.
have my wife.
And now I get infinite poop. I'm not sure. I think I should probably go home. This place is scary.
That looks like SCP-096. What the heck? Why is something coming out of that man? Is it because he's horny?
Yeah, he was too horny. Whoa. That counted as a boss, so it embered me. That's weird.
Whoa, buddy. Knock the horny down.
Alright, trying to
I
grab
think you
me.
should clear the dungeon.
You want me to clear the dungeon?
Yeah, clear this dungeon. What the heck?
I mean, I could. This is a mid-game area. I kind of wanted to go to next area.
Oh, is this an actual area?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Whenever we first played this, you said you didn't think so.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Sorry, this
'Cause,
is
you
an
know-
actual area, but there's nothing that teleports you here from Firelink Shrine. That's what I meant. I'll kill this man. Oh my gosh, he's strong.
Yeah, that was a fair trade. We'll take it.
Alright, buddy, keep on swinging.
Keep it on.
That's
Blood
actually,
letter.
that's actually a cool weapon. Wait, let me see the stats on that. Ooh. It's got
Has blood.
30
It has
bleed.
bleed.
What's the,
Has
what's the weapon art?
Blood.
Oh,
Why did you stab yourself?
Stain hammer with own's blood to temporarily gain uncanny maiming. Oh, so it increases the bleed by a lot when you do that. I wonder how much, though.
Well, I
Alright,
guess
I'm
go
down.
on home.
Yeah. I'm down to use this. I want to try it out. I'm always down for some bleed. It's cool. Alright, let's make it blunt. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Gotta get some souls.
Can it be modified?
Gotta get.
Yeah, it costs a lot more though. Usually it costs 2,500 for most normal weapons, but this one costs 10k to infuse.
Ah, I got it.
So let's go test it out and do some farming.
So here's another question, sort of continue what we were talking about earlier with the sort of isekai stuff. If, like ReZero, where you could die but you'd come back, what game would it be? Like, would you still pick Stardew Valley, or would you pick?
No, fuck no. I feel like I could get over the trauma of dying pretty quickly. I think Subaru's a little bitch. I'm sure that's a hot take, but like,
I think Sabubby's a little bitch.
I think you might be underestimating him a little bit. I haven't watched it, but
Some of the stuff he experienced.
I mean, probably. He gets better slowly. His character development's really good. I'd probably go with something more interesting.
I don't know if I'd want to respawn, you know?
I mean, fair being like torn limb from limb isn't very fun.
Yeah.
Like imagine ending up like Nick and getting caught in a death loop in Skyrim. Except it's
He
real
does.
life.
Like, he does die in some pretty bad ways, and he watches a lot of his friends die directly in front of him, so that's fucked, but...
This weapon's pretty cool.
If I could die and respawn...
Have to be Mass Effect or Halo for me, man.
Here, now's a good time for me to go. I think this is a blunt weapon. So, let's go bully the skeletons. We'll take our revenge there, too.
Take our revenge.
Take our revenge.
I love Titanfall, but honestly, I feel like that world just wouldn't be fun to live. Unless you were a pilot, and you could make sort of that bond with a Titan, but otherwise, the casualty rate is pretty high when it comes to here.
This is what I want to
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, they break my poise so easily.
So is there a boss at the end of that, or is it still just soul farming?
I have no idea.
I don't. I was trying to think of a game, but I was like, saying an anime game would kind of be cheating, all things considered.
Well, I mean, I guess TV show and stuff counts too, or movie.
I think the coolest world to exist in would be My Hero, just because superpower. Even if you get something mundane, it's still sick.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
I'd probably be jealous that.
All right.
But look, I got the ability to create bubbles out of my fingernails.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, plus 254 is pretty good.
I don't think that'd be cool. Your definition and my definition are vastly different.
All right, we're in business.
Look, I just think it's interesting how there's like a how the genetics works in that world, because it doesn't make any sense, but it's cool. Like even just if you had the ability to change like your hair or your eye color, I think it'd be pretty cool.
Going to be the master of disguise.
Or if you had something absolutely horrifying, like you could just suddenly melt all your skin off.
You have the ability to turn into an eldritch horror.
You could just turn yourself inside out. That's a fucked one. Like, I don't know. It's interesting because My Hero doesn't address like things that would be absolutely just horrible. Like, yeah, there's brainwashing. Okay. What about actually being like murdered by your quirk? What if it just kills you? What if it's just cancer?
I mean, and then there's like stuff like there's Kokoyami, you know, Bird Boy.
Oh my god.
What about the other people who get like the really gross, like body transformations?
Seems pretty good.
But like literally, what if your quirk is just you have cancer?
What do you guys think about
radiation.
that? 1200 and 2 R1s.
Yeah, that's a lot of
on an enemy that's not even weak to bleed.
Oh, speaking of which, actually, there's a comic. It's an X-Men comic about that, and it's basically this kid develops his mutation, and he's like walking to school, and he's like, "Why is like nobody around? There's like nobody here." Well, it turns out his body emits like lethal levels of radiation that can melt anybody in mere seconds.
Oopsie.
And it like has like a 250-yard radius around him.
Oopsie doopsie.
So he asks Wolverine to put him down at one point. And here's a spoiler alert. Skip 10 seconds ahead, kids, if you don't want to hear what happens. But yeah, Wolverine, you know, takes him out just to do the kid the favor.
Because Wolverine regenerates really quick, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I always like that one scene in the X-Men movies where it's like we can like wear Rouge or Rogue or whatever her name is. Is it Rouge?
Rogue.
Is it the chick that just touches people and kills them, right?
Yeah. I think it's Rogue.
Like she's like, finally we can get rid of this curse, and Storm's like, it's not a curse. And you're like, okay, shut up, you're revered as a god. I literally touch people and they instantaneously die.
I killed my boyfriend.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bitch.
And then there's a guy
Yeah,
who
we're
wanted to
perfect.
get rid of
No.
his ankle weeds.
Yeah.
Poor man.
They also did that one character dirty in the movie. I never watched the X-Men movies, but I've seen a whole bunch of stuff about the Damien or whatever. I don't know what his name. The dude who could like adapt to any situation.
Yeah.
That was his ability. He fought Hulk once, like in the comics, and the solution was to teleport him as far away as physically possible.
The solution.
Because
if the solution is to not fight them, that's a probably a pretty powerful enemy.
His whole ability is like he adapts to like survive.
Yeah.
So he was like gonna fight the Hulk, and he just got teleported away by his ability, or his mutant ability, or whatever it's called. What are the X-Men abilities called?
Mutations, I think they're mutants.
Is it just a mutation?
I don't know, but I think.
All right, so Austin, you know these dogs, right, down here?
Yeah.
You know about this?
Oh, you can just get him to run off? You can just get him to run off with a curse skull or whatever?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oops. It's gotta be higher.
Go!
Bye.
Pretty epic.
Go!
Gamer.
Go!
Bleed. Yeah, that's some big damage.
Yeah, it is. That was a mimic.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Mimics have a lot of health.
This weapon's cool. Oh, should I use the grass crest shield? I can't even carry it right now, so maybe not.
These things look cool.
Oh yeah, the Corvians, I think they're
How
called.
did people turn into them?
I actually don't know what these are. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Okay, this ring's literally
Fun
doing
fact,
nothing.
I don't know either.
Fun fact. Neither do I.
A not so fun fact. Wait, no.
Let's just boost my damage even taller. Oh, that makes me fat roll.
The only reason I cut off that not so fun fact is because I didn't have a not so fun fact.
That's not very fun.
It's not.
Dylan, what if we included shows and movies? Would you change your answer for Monster Hunter or no?
I'd have to think about it a little bit, so I will. I need a light ring. Sure. Let's have more strong. Okay, so TV shows and movies too. What do you guys think about living with SpongeBob SquarePants?
Oh,
I
hello.
was thinking
How
that
do you
too.
Really?
That was like the first thing that came to mind when we included.
Oh yeah, by the way, say
Didn't
hi
find open under
to
the
hi to
sea.
Henri.
A friend and traveling companion.
There he is.
Is he a mod or is he actually
Oh,
She.
We are
that's a
well
she
on
right
the road
now.
to sacrifices.
a she?
It's always the opposite gender to you, to your character.
Beyond
And
the
Lil
flooded
Gremlin's obviously a
lies
male,
barren
so
keep,
Yeah,
and with
Henri's
the
obviously,
legion,
but that hump.
further yet
Yeah.
is the cathedral of the deep. We seek the cathedral.
So-
home of
Well,
the
it's
dim
married.
I
light.
actually didn't
Henri.
know Henri's
We might
gender
go our
changed.
separate ways
You didn't?
now,
No.
but we are
Oh.
both seekers of lords. The next time we
yeah, the
cross
voice actor
paths,
changes. It's pretty cool.
one may find the
Huh.
other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
So Henri is friends with Horus, which Horus can't talk. Which there's this covenant called the Rosaria's Fingers, who are like invaders. They invade worlds. They're the Blue Sentinels. These guys are the Blue Sentinels, which they go and kill invaders who are invading worlds. And Horus was attacked by a Rosaria's Finger, which is why he can't talk, because they cut out tongues as trophies.
Because you get pale tongues whenever
Yeah.
you are their part of their covenant.
And both of them are after Aldrich right now, which is one of the, remember the sludge man from the cutscene, Sam?
Yeah.
That's Aldrich.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't his story like really fucked?
Oh, his is really fucked, yeah.
What's his story?
He was a cannibal who ate so many people that he became made of sludge. Like you saw him. He started out as a priest. He was and he had a concentration camp of little kids that he ate one by one. And Henri and Horus
Wow.
escaped from it. Which is why they're which is why they're going to kill him right now.
So is he the boss of this land?
He was supposed to be. That's why they're here. They're looking for him. Because his tomb is in the Cathedral of the Deep, which is the next area. Is one of the next areas you can get from here. Where we are right now is called the Road of Sacrifices. It's a path that was used to cart bodies or supplies from the undead settlement to the cathedral, so Aldrich could eat them.
God.
general sacrifices to the church. And Aldrich's tomb is actually in the Cathedral of the Deep.
But he's not actually dead. Wow.
Well, yeah, he's obviously... Well, we already know he's not dead, but...
Right.
Because we're going to kill him.
But why does he have a tomb?
Because he was dead. Remember the necromancy bells?
Oh, yeah, right.
We were dead too. But the difference between Aldrich and us is that Aldrich actually did link the fire. He succeeded.
So, what about your characters in the other game? I guess I should ask. Like, do
Like
they
Dark Souls
matter
1
at all?
characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Like, how many years after Dark Souls 1 is this game?
Oh, unimaginably many. I don't even know. This is like... Dark Souls 1 was the first time the fire was linked. And the fire fades every, like, couple hundred years. And the fire's been linked uncountably many times by now. So it's like millennia later, probably. Like some uncountably high number of years later.
But how is technology not advanced at all?
Because the world's stuck in the Age of Fire. It keeps on looping.
Oh.
Every time we reignite the flame, we stay in the current age and don't continue on. There's also the option of extinguishing, letting the flame die out and going into the Age of Dark, where humans rule instead of the gods. But that always ends up, an ember always ends up coming back, and the Age of Fire starts up again eventually. Gwyn started this cycle a long time ago. And it's kind of, seems like it's doomed to never end. And that's the state of turmoil the world's stuck in, at the beginning of this game at least. But I think Ringed City solves some of those problems, which we'll eventually go to that DLC maybe in 50 years once I get there.
Yeah.
Why do you just keep rolling through these, like,
Because it's
graves?
Because it's fun, that's literally the only reason. I think this is a mimic. Yeah, it is.
So what's the lore behind mimics in this game?
Don't know.
I can probably find some. Hold on.
What is that
Yeah, see
thing?
if you can find out. Oh, this is a giant crab. This is the origin of the meme, time for crab. Probably. What?
Oh man.
It doesn't have actual lore as far as I know.
Okay.
As far as I can find.
They're just not
It
in
says
the-
mimics were part of a long-lost clan exiled for the sin of avarice.
Oh, okay.
On the wiki.
Yeah, that's why the mimic head's called the Symbol of Avarice.
Oh. This is like Dark Souls 1.
Why don't you look up what avarice means? Oh, fuck.
I can do that. I know what it means, but
Or tell us then. Why not?
it's like greed. It's
Just
extreme greed for wealth material gain. That's yeah.
Makes sense. Oh my god. What?
Throw firebomb.
It's just another term for greed. So they committed one of the 7 deadly sins and were like exiled for it. There's a theory that they're from Ulasil. I don't even know where that's from. What that is.
Ulasil is like a place of wizards.
Oh, well, there's a theory on that.
Which
But
I
that's
think
just a theory.
Yellowfinger Hazel's actually from there. Like the
But that's just a theory.
that stupid the thing called the Xanthos crown right there. I'm pretty sure that's a garment from Ulasil. I could be wrong though.
Oh, wow! What good timing.
Yeah. But Ulasil is the land of the golden sorceries.
Oh, is that why you can find the golden sorceries? Is that in this area?
That's in Farron.
It's in
the
Farron
vanilla.
Keep.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if you let the
Which is
flame
below.
die out, would everybody just die that was hollow?
I think so. I think it breaks the curse temporarily, but then the fire will start up again eventually, and the curse will continue. At least that seems to be what's happened in the past. Because regardless of your choice in Dark Souls 1, where you can either link the fire or not link the fire, you still end up here. At the end of the day, your choices didn't matter. Also, Sam, a minute ago I one-shot the crab.
Yeah.
You can't understand how impressive that is because you haven't seen a normal fight with a crab.
That's insane.
Crabs
Absolute
are-
insanity.
Crabs are one of the hardest enemies to kill. Or, not hardest enemies to kill, but like one of the tankiest enemies in the game. They have like a buttload of health for where you find them.
Yeah. You come back later and you're like, oh, easy mode, but...
I'm gonna... I just got the Great Club. I'm gonna definitely make that blunt and use it at some point, because that's one of my favorite weapons in the game.
It's probably the most powerful weapon in the game.
Well, for PvP, the Lothric Straight Sword, Lothric Knight Straight Sword, is the best weapon.
Maybe not this
Probably.
mod, but...
Maybe not. I'm not sure. It's hard. A lot of weapons are good at different things.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, this weapon seems to be pretty OP.
Bro, it's 2 a.m.
Me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans!